Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spotter's Diecast. Yeah, we finally, knocked down the last thing on in my AliExpress haul. So yeah, we've had quite a hell of a run, this week with stuff coming in. So yeah, just let me show y'all this right now. This is my 1957 BMW 507 hardtop Roadster from the good folks at GFCC. And you know what? I'm thinking that this is my favorite brand now, my favorite diecast brand, because they make the cars that I like, which are these classic European, coupes and roadsters and all that other stuff. But they also have the best quality control that I've ever seen in any diecast. Although they are unlicensed, I believe, because there's really no 1 ounce of licensing on here. But when you make good stuff, I don't think it matters too much. It matters. I mean, as far as copyrights, that part, of course that matters. But I don't really get too caught up into that. Is the great Nas from the channel Nostalgic likes to say. To paraphrase him, I'm just a collector. I ain't no lawyer. So yeah, with all of that out of the way, we're gonna open this baby round really quick. Gotta give this a nice little slide because they put it on kind of tight. So yeah, GFCC says right here, nothing is too beautiful, nothing is too expensive. And I have to agree with that. Just a little dude right there driving his classic whip. So yeah, we got that on deck. And here comes the magic that's happening right before y'all's very eyes. And voila, there we go. Yeah, it comes with the top right there in the hood. Because the hood is magnetic. You see the little magnets on there. And this beautiful engine. I mean, you could display this either way, with the hood on or the hood off. Definitely don't want to have all that dust getting all up in your engine bay, but hey, who am I to judge? Just get it how you live, I guess. Oh yeah, BMW 507 from 1957 in 1/64th scale. And I have 493 out of 499 pieces. So that's close to the end. But, as long as, my car ain't messed up, I really don't care. It's all good with me. So yeah, let's get this off the base and check out the deets. So yeah, pretty nice right here. Nice interior. Oh, yeah. That was close. It's easy to get your hand stuck up on them under them tires, but hey, crisis averted. If you don't have one of these GFCC pieces in your collection, the detail is just totally unreal. I mean, just totally. Just look at those buttons and gauges. There's the shifter right there under the steering wheel. I mean, that's just totally, amazing. Oh yeah, let's pop the trunk. All right, these trunks can be a little tough to open. But there you go right there. You really don't need these trunks to open, but they do them so well that, you really don't mind it at all. Oh yeah, there's the front end right there with 1957 on the license plate. And then there's the rear end with the nice stuff on it. I actually did a custom of one of these 507s last year around this time. So yeah, even though it turned out, kind of sort of the way that I wanted it to be, it didn't turn out bad at all. It got a lot of rave reviews on it. It definitely ain't as nice as this. I mean, not even remotely close to this. But yeah, we're talking about something that was hand built against something that was mass produced. But yeah, but you get the point. Got the single mirror right there on the driver's side. That looks like one little delicate piece you do not want to be messing too much around with. But hopefully it can stay on there sturdily enough. There's the engine. Of course, we had just got finished looking at that. But I just want to get a little bit more in-depth with things, you know what I'm saying? All those separate pieces just inside the engine bay. It's just amazing. Then on the side, you got your little antenna right there on the passenger side. I'm just glad it ain't one of those long, skinny antennas. Must be with the antenna down on this one. Thank God. And then you got the side vents with the BMW badge right there at the ends. Pretty awesome. Pretty shiny. So shiny it makes it kind of hard to look at. And then you got these nice looking wheels with the knockoff caps. And then the BMW right in the middle, in the center. Pretty awesome. Little skinny ass wheels, but that was the style back in the day. So yeah, 1957. You got the two screws right here, and that's pretty interesting. Pretty awesome, because yeah, you got the trunk back, the opening trunk back there. So yeah, that makes sense. And then the hood right there. So yeah. Before we make this video too much longer, let's put this hood on. See what it looked like. Uh-oh. Like it's kind of hard to open. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pause this a little for y'all. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, and we're back. There's the hood. And then we'll get the magnets down there. Very tiny magnets, but hopefully very effective. Slap it on just like that. And we're rocking. Oh yeah. Looks really good. You know what? This looks really good in this gray. It really does, especially with this tan interior. Oh yeah, got the vents right there with the separate windshield wipers. Very etched out very nicely. That's one detail that you will see on there. You got the sun visors right there over on the windshield. You even have that on the Hot Wheels version. I had to paint those. Let's look at this with the top on. Now these 507s, they come in two different versions. They either come with the soft top or the hard top, which is the one that I gotten. Got little nubs on here to fit in those holes. And that's one thing. Actually getting them in there is a whole nother story. I guess, yeah, that sounds good enough. It'll probably still fall out, but you know, as long as you keep it right side up, you know, it definitely looks pretty good. I'm going to go back and get, you know, another one of these 507s with the soft top. Those look pretty good too, but the problem that I have right here, my first problem with GFCC, and this is an ongoing issue. They make different colors of the same car, but with either with the soft top or with the hard top. But the cars are all in the same color anyway. So just to save us the trouble, you know, they might as well just put the hard top and the soft top together, you know, and just let you, you know, change it out that way. You know, I know they have also different color interiors, you know, even with the same color cars. But still, you know, that would, if I had just one little bit of one complaint, yeah, that would be it. But otherwise, you know, GFCC been right on the ball with their stuff. They've been having their ducks in a row and their shit together, as far as I'm concerned, at least compared to all these other, you know, diecast brands. So yeah, it's more like a convenience issue. But, you know, that could be easily sorted out with a little feedback from yours truly. I'm only one person, only one man, but hey, you got to start somewhere. And that's what it looks like with the cover on. And that's the other thing, you know, they could, you know, have these on just a little bit tighter. See, they'll just fall out just like that. They don't really snap on because, you know, the pegs under them are not, long enough. So yeah, that's another bit of a bummer too. But it looks good, as long as you can, keep it right side up. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Didn't mean for this to go on this long, but definitely have to not leave any stone unturned with this one. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and send things off. So thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like classic cars like me, especially these classic Euro exotics, which they were at the time, this is it's unbeatable in quality and in terms of detail, especially, and then the choice of cars that they make. They make some really good decisions over there. So yeah, give some of these classic cars a chance. Yeah, these are like $30, by the way, but you definitely get more than what you bargained for. That 30, you might be bitching about that $30, but once you have it in your hands, yeah, it's pretty cheap. Yeah, that's how it feels like to me, like dirt cheap with what you're getting. So anyway, I'm gonna get my butt on out of here. I will see y'all later. I'll hopefully have these on Instagram, so y'all can look at them on there. And on that note, have a good one. All right, y'all.